Hi Alice, my name is Parimal. I work in the social work department. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What did you have for your lunch today?
I just had a salad sandwich today.
That is healthy. So,
Mm,
what do you like to eat? Ah, your smile is so good.
mm, Thank you.
So, what do you like to eat?
What, on a normal day or
Like, when you're happy, you want to cook something
chicken? I like to cook chicken.
I also like the taste of it. So, what brings you here today?
Well, I keep getting told like that my baby is going to be taken from me and like I don't know what to do and like to be honest, I'm like coming here because I have to, but then I also need help at the same time and so I don't know what to do.
I get that. So, why do you think your baby is taken from you?
Because my other babies have been taken from me because I used to have an alcohol problem, and so now it's just become problematic for me, and like I just don't know what to do because like I haven't been drinking while pregnant with this baby, and it's been 7 months, and it's yeah.
I can understand, and that is really very good that you're not drinking like you're pregnant, and I know you realize the consequences. But can you just go back in your memory, if it is okay for me to ask you, why do you think you started drinking alcohol, as you mentioned?
I don't know. I think it's just been something that's been very normal in my house. So it's what you do.
So, but uh, you said that like you have been drinking alcohol very often, or like in occasions, like on occasion.
Well, I haven't been drinking since I've been pregnant, so
No, but you, as you mentioned, you were told by the department that alcohol is being your reason to for your child to be taken from you. So, like, why was it an addiction for you, like in the first place?
I think because there was so many problems that I couldn't know how to deal with, that alcohol was just the sedative that I needed to use, so I didn't have a problem. So yeah, when you can't cope, you turn to something that makes you don't feel.
That's that is one thing that happens to people, and that is quite like normal. But I know you have this courage to how can you say it, to get it off while you're pregnant. I can see the love that you have for your children. If you don't mind me asking you, what are the problems that you were not able to cope with and you started drinking alcohol? Like,
Um, I think it just comes from like as you know, like I'm Aboriginal, so like we have a lot of family history of like the stolen generation. So I think we still have a lot of trauma, and I have been like affected by it. So I think that's just something that's been a coping mechanism, I guess.
yeah, I can understand that. And what about your relatives? And have you seen in your past that children have been taken from your cousins and your your neighborhood and other Aboriginal families? So that did that make an impact on you?
Yes.
And are there any problems, if you can remember, that made you started drinking alcohol?
I think the particular problems was when I had like the intergenerational trauma, but then I also had my first child taken from me, and so I didn't know how to deal with it. So I think alcohol has just been that coping mechanism for me for so long.
Yeah, I can clearly understand that, when a child is taken from you, from a mother, and it is very important for a mother to have like her child with, because you share that bonding with your child. So yeah, and can you tell me about your partner? Uh,
I don't talk to him.
oh, but like, did you have, like, if it is okay for me to ask you, did you have any fight, or how is it like? Is it was it good in the past, or?
My partner, he was quite mean to me, and things like that, and I just didn't really get a lot of support from him and things like that. So yeah, he doesn't be a part of my life anymore.
And did he like hurt you in any way, like physically and in
A
any
few
things?
times, but like that's very normal because like that's what happens in my household. So I've always seen it as a very normal thing.
Oh, so like as you mentioned, this is a very interesting point that will make me help you. Like as you mentioned, this is very normal for you. So have you seen when you were a child? Have you seen this happening to your parents too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, and how was your relationship with your parents when you were a child?
It was strange. I would say it was difficult.
Uh-huh. Difficult in like what sense? They used to shout at you, or they uh
They more shout at each other rather than me.
okay, okay. I can understand. So what I can get out of this is your childhood experience has been a bit distressing, if I can say that. And yeah, I would definitely like to help you with it, because, Chantal, it is like there are some things that are deeply embedded in your unconscious that make you, there's an internal conflict that makes you take up coping mechanisms. And now, if you'd allow me, I would ask you to say some words that come to your mind in the first place. I don't want you to give a thought to it. Are you getting me?
Hmm.
Just that if I'll say a word, and just tell me what comes to your mind in the first place.
Okay.
Okay? So my first word is parents.
Sad.
Sad. Okay. And your partner.
Strong.
And if you can explore it more,
What do you mean?
like your partner.
He's physically strong.
Oh, okay. And your children.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. That is very good. So, can you say something coming out of it? Like, when I ask you about your partner, you say he's physically strong. So, you have had an impact on your life, on like taking, when it comes to your mind in the first place. And when I talk about parents, you say sad because you had a very sad experience. So I can tell you this, that your childhood experience and your the experience that you had with your parents, with your partner, sorry, was a little bit distressing. And I know you find your children very beautiful, and that they would make you feel happy. And can you just tell me what is your primary want right now? Like, what would you like to have at this moment?
I'd like to keep my baby.
We will definitely work for it. Shintal, I can't promise you that you'll get your baby back, because we'll have to contact the child safety department. And but we are with you. Like, our department is with you, and we'll be here with you for a long time. Don't worry about anything. But I can't promise you that you'll get your child back. But we'll some more support you emotionally, and hopes of if you get your child back. And anything that you would want from us at this moment?
No, I think just my baby. That's it.
Okay, okay. So, what in the end, we have made a lot of progress here in this meeting, Chantal, Alice, and uh, and so yeah. What I would like to do is just whenever you think about drinking alcohol and taking up alcohol, just think what comes to your mind in the first place. What makes you drink alcohol? Like a sad feeling or thought about someone that makes you drink alcohol. If you can do that for me.
Um, my parents.
Okay, okay. So whenever it comes, like whenever you think of drinking alcohol in the future, like before our next meeting, just just note what comes to your mind if you can do that. Like your parents, as you said, that was pretty prompt, and that is one of the reasons that I can see that has hindered you a lot. And yeah, so could you do that for me?
Yeah.
And anything else you need from us before the next meeting?
No, I think I'm all good.
Okay, thank you, Chantal.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right. So